Hey guys, Lauren here with a tutorial for DevPro, YGOPro Pro. This was, I guess, a request from my friend Christian, and I'm basically just gonna go over the gist of how to, I guess, customize your YGOPro Pro experience if you're using DevPro or if you're using regular YGOPro Pro, but DevPro, the Dawn of the New Era, and Person will usually have a good thing. So first thing you're gonna do is wherever your Yu-Gi-Oh Pro folder is, you're gonna find it. If you can't find it, you can either right click and then click Open File Location, and then you're gonna just go through the motions here. Your most important folders are number one, not the pictures, because that's for the cards, just in case you want to have orcas. Your textures, uh, any updates, um, the DevPro program itself, your sounds, and there's an actual how to add sounds. And I believe that's it because decks can always come over. And if like I said, just in case you want to actually get certain different, you can actually make cards here, uh, or look up cards on the card manager. So yeah, once again, this is how to do one of the customizations for DevPro. So let's let it load up for a second. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna go to not options. You're gonna go to the file manager. Okay. And in the file manager, you can actually open different things. You can open different games, or you can open the actual deck editor itself there. But like I said, that's not what you're looking for. You can also import different decks as well. That can be on a different video. But here's the customization screen for now. So over here in this drop down box, you're gonna find covers. And as you can see, I took some covers from the Dueling Network by print screening. But you can take any picture, and basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna click Add, and you can go to some of your pictures here. And let's just say I wanted to have, let's see, what can be a good thing? Okay, so I'm gonna add this picture. You're gonna click yes to resize to the correct size, and there we go. Now I have Kenpachi fried chicken covers. You can actually preview those in a replay. They always usually do a preview. Wait, let me fix that. What you're gonna do is you're gonna hit install, and then you're gonna preview. See? So now I have Kentucky Fried Chicken as the thing. So the other options that you can do is the backgrounds, and as you see, I have two in here. When you add them into the DevPro menu, you're gonna want to make sure you always hit the install button. So let me see a good picture for a background I have here. Let's see if we can use what can I use. Alright, so I like the color card. As you guys know, if you watch my videos about Aluran. So I'm gonna use this a la carte background. You hit install, and then you preview. See, cool deal. And you can make it whatever you want. Sometimes if you're very creative, you can take um, a folder of if you go into the folder and you go to the textures, you can actually take this here, this field or field transparent, and put that over a template. Use that as a template to make your own backgrounds. And um, when I find the links that I remember seeing for the actual video games, you'll see that they actually pulled some of the themes from the actual game that Konami made. So once again, you're gonna just go through mostly all the folders for your attack, symbols. If you want a different thing for the attack symbol, it doesn't even matter. You can make it a ball of lightning, animated Chidori, I think, but they're all in ping. So, actually, I can check that right now. Yeah, they're all PNGs. So, just make sure it's covered with PNG and you can do whatever you want. You have the activation, you can always change that to anything. This is just the chain links. So these aren't really looking like chains per se, but I mean, you can get a thing that's an actual chain and, make that work. Um, Same thing with the equip things. You can actually, take different things, rock, paper, scissors, just pretty much you can just really can customize this thing to be however you want. You can change the life point bars or the colors, you know, to whatever you want. The targets, the negations, you can say you can't see me or you mad, and you can put the troll thing as the picture. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna do that right now. As you can see, I'm making a classic water deck. I'm trying to make uh, a lot of these level 5s work out pretty nice. But let's do a Google search real quick, just because that would be hilarious to do. Um, trophies. So, oh, it's a ping. Isn't that good? So we're just gonna save the image here into pictures, and yeah. So say we want to add one, we can just go into pictures, and yeah, I actually pulled a bunch of Pokemon things here for something else I want to get into, but we're gonna use the troll face for an example, and we're gonna install that into the thing. Now, if you go into the door, like I told you, and something gets negated, well, that will show up. Now, as for the music, you can actually input different music, and the cool thing about it is that you can actually take anything. For example, I have, don't worry about all the music. I have the Yu-Gi-Oh! World Championship 2011 over the Nexus CD OFT. So for mine, I use some of the dual music, and basically what you want to do is you want to go back to that app data folder. So like I said, if you lose it, you just right click, open file location. You want to go to your sound folder, and there's gonna already be some preset song files. As you can see, it's in Japanese, but it's from Zexal. So one of the Zexal games, I guess they ripped the music from. You can use anything. I used some orchestra music once before, and right now I'm using Unlimited Potential from World Championship 2011. As long as you make sure you put, for the dueling, you put sound or song. Actually, you put song, the title of the song, you will pretty much be good. And you can have as many of these as you want. And actually, when you go inside here, you can actually add more MP3s, and I believe that you can, all you have to do is rename them while they're up there, and it'll change it to something else. So, like I said, the advantage thing, I once again, I took that from the World Championship, and I took the losing thing. Now, the special summon and special uh, music comes from, I think, the anime or the dueling online game that Konami made, but you can find some waves, or you can even get the Yugi voice, Dan Green's voice, when he summons a card, or you can say I summon, and that'll be it, and I special summon, whatever. You can change that to whatever it is, and you can see down here it's actually a way about. Same thing goes for every other effect, and even in the read me, you can see here, you just make sure you change it. Same thing for the menu, same thing for, sorry about that, had a little thing to take care of, but like I was saying, you can add all of the songs there, and pretty much, like I said, customize it. You can be Lil Wayne for all I care. But that's how you do it. As long as you make sure the main stuff, like menu, main menu, and the song advantage and song disadvantage is up, you're pretty much good. As well as the deck constructor. So hey, check it out. What else? Sound effects, like I said, to attack and summons, pretty easy stuff. All you gotta do is make sure you put add, and then sorry about that again. I had another thing, but yeah. So sound effects, like I said, you can take any wave. Um, you can create your own waves and say I special summon. Mainly, the special effects is for your own entertainment. But I mean, if you record your DevPro videos and put them on YouTube, then adding some sound effects may entice the crowd. I don't think they're gonna have any plans to allow, I guess, GIF images to be backgrounds. But once I find out, I mean, that's gonna be cool because there's plenty of stuff you can loop, back and forth to make it work. Now, like I said, here's the fields, and you can customize this actually to work to look a lot differently if you edit it. The field transparencies and the masks, I haven't really figured out what that is yet, but I will get back to you. And then here's the numbers. So yeah, I mean that's pretty much it in all honesty. And then you can always just add a thing and back it up. So I mean that's pretty much it right now. But yeah, thanks for watching. And if you have any questions, you can PM me and leave some comments. This is Lemur signing off.